Okay, now that we have our wall measurements taken, the next step is to go and start to turn this into a material list using our formula builder. So to do that, we just go into the settings widget right here, and then under the custom formulas, we can build out a custom formula. Now, I've already built a couple here to show you, but essentially give it a name. In here, I've actually named the material I'm using, so it's a 600 by 1350 drywall sheet. Then we give it a description, so this will save in your account, so that you can just pull it from a drop-down list later. We give it a unit of measure, so this can be number of sheets, it can be square foot, it can be each, whatever makes sense to you, and then we write the actual expression down. So the way we do that in the form is using the formula builder. So over here on the right hand side, we have all the values that we can use in this particular formula. Now, depending on the type of area or tool that you've measured, you'll have access to different types of dimensions here. X is always going to be the measurement that appears here, but we could pull out the length, the height, the volume, perimeter, whatever makes sense for this particular expression. So we're going to use X for this formula, and we can type in X divided by the coverage area, so it's 8.6 or 8.1, I think it was. Then we can test that, and it comes up as 11.38. Now, if I want to include wastage on that, I can times that by 1 plus 0.1. Then I can give that another test, and it's going to give me 12.52. If I then want to round that up, I can copy that out, and I can put a seal in there, paste in back in our expression to the brackets, and then we can see it's round up to 13 units each. Once we hit save on that, we can then pop in the price. The price I've pulled from our material database. I just find it helpful if you scroll up here, right click and open a new tab, and then you can have your material prices side by side. So we used this sheet here, and in order to find that, I just typed in gyprock. I select my location as Queensland. I've chosen building boards and plaster, and then that's given me a list, and I've actually just ordered this by most expensive to cheapest because I was looking for the larger items here. I've grabbed that price, $49.93. I've put it in there, and then if you need to add more formulas, so for this example, I've actually added the base coat, but you could add your tape, your screws, just hit the plus button, and that allows you then to add another formula on the line below. So this one here, I've actually used base coat. Again, I'll put the name here of the product I'm buying, gyprock 20 kilo base coat 90. I've chosen to order a number of bags, and it's essentially 100 kilos, 100 square foot per kilogram. So I've gone to the gyprock website, looked at the product, looked at their coverage area, and that's how I've factored that. Again, I found the price, $54.04. This pricing database is updated daily, so it's a pretty good resource for finding products. If you have other discounts that you know of, you can always apply those, but this is going to be the best retail price that we can find. You can always test the formula and then save once I'm happy. Hit update, and then that's going to save that to my account and the project. So what I can do now is go into the other line items and just add in those components. I'm just going to use the same sheet, for this purpose of this video for the different areas. Then we need our plastic compound. What those prices again? $55.04, $49.93. So this formula builder is as powerful or as light as you need it to be. Once we've added all our formulas into the formula builder here, then we just hit the export button and we export that down to Excel.